for tuning in every time. It's very strange. That's not very strange. That's all right. You can come in, talk a minute. You got me a picture of Frozen. It's all right. Randall will probably be here in a minute, Commander, and the rest of them. I'm just sitting here bullshitting anyway. This one might be better. I don't know, this service and everything else. It's this town. It's the water. And the people that run it. The city council people. Cindy, you already know the internet here, and everybody's yelling at me, texting me, yelling at me, crying at me. Why me? Why me? Me. That's what they do. Everybody wants something. Except Cindy on Three's Company. I wonder what she's up to nowadays. Cindy on Three's Company. Oh, Cindy, right? Cindy and Chrissy and John Ritter, Jack Tripper. Now, he was a funny guy. How funny? He was very funny. Actually, I was watching Michael Eline and John Felix earlier. That's some auditing guys. How was your day, Cindy, today? Cindy's on watching today. She's a loyal fan of mine. Patrick, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. I rebooted again, but if Gio comes in, I still didn't get my signs out of my truck today, but that's okay. Got things done today? Nice. Got some things done today. Yeah. Got a few things done today myself. Finally taking a break. But everybody needs a break every now and then. And possibly a vacation. There are several people that deserve vacations. And I am one. So just remember this statement. I'll probably use it on all my live streams unless I turn it into something really, really funny. They accuse you of everything they do and get a judge to sign it. That's going to go on I'm going to have that embroidered on a frame and put it on the wall. That is the quote of the year. They accuse you of everything they do and get a judge to sign it. ... Or exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. That's what I will do. One of the things I'm going to do. Besides tell jokes, obviously. There is another word of the day today that I've heard of the word several times. It was actually in one of the motions I had by by that one judge, Torgerson, I think his name was. And the word is pecuniary. 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 Very interesting word. That's a very interesting word. This is that list from Oregon, actually. But I wrote a bunch of other things down on that. So, but pecuniary is one of the words that were on there. We got some shyster sneaks in the chat because there's people watching and not chatting. So we know who you are. Put it that way. We know who your asses are. Not naming any names. The asses people. Pecuniary. Remember that word. But I'm going to embroider this in a frame. They accuse you of everything they do and get a judge to sign it. And that's exactly who I was talking about. The swooper. As soon as we left yesterday, we went over to, I don't even remember, Randall will tell you. We went over, my days run together, and then I seen Randall, and he's, yeah, but then you left Randall. You left me over there. And then, so that's what Randall does. He swoops in, says, a lot of these guys do that, though. They swoop in, they make a, they say hi, they wait for a joke, they swoop a coattail or two. It's usually two. Hello, bingo swoop, wait about 3 more minutes, swoop a ding dong beep honk. Whoop, see ya over there. I'm watching what these guys do. That's what I'm watching. So now I figured them all out, by the way. Randall does it apparently everywhere. Hey, Randall, did you see Durbin get it? Did you see? Good to see him. Hey, did you see Durbin got arrested, bro? Remember we were just talking about it. He got arrested. And I guess it's not, oh, you see that? I was over there hanging out, but Lee looked a little worried. Hey, Dan even looked a little worried. But they did the right thing. I'm like, the shed guy. And I didn't even see him in his chat or nothing. Maybe he got rid of that guy. He might have. I don't know. But Durbin went to the hospital. That frickin'. Did you see those ambulances, dude? I even made a comment. Those ambulances look creepy. And I forgot who it was made a comment like, yeah, they look like coffins. They're black and yellow, like a dark bumblebee coffin thing. I wouldn't get one of those things. But I wasn't over there when he got, I don't know if it was posted. I don't know what happened. I was gone today. I was actually busy, Randall. I don't get to watch everything like all you guys do all day long. Some people got to keep the world going. Randall. Instead of making jokes all day, swooping in. That's all right, though. All right. Let me know at least that there's a 5x5. I know nobody's here hanging out. You don't have to hang out. I tried this a few times. They kept messing with me. I'm squaring a bunch of things away. It's probably the cabal idiots here. They watch. Thanks, Jeff. They watch. Now they have to watch because they're waiting for the shoe to come through or onto the floor. Or what do they say when they drop the shoe or whatever it's called? I'm not sure. Whatever that joke is. The hammer to drop on the floor or whatever it is. The shoe to drop. The flip-flop to drop. That's what I was thinking of. When you drop your flip-flop, when the hammer drops on the flip-flop. The other shoe to drop. Yeah, the other shoe. Right. So they're all going, now what? We had Sam piece of shit Leonard's son banging on the door and he cussed them all out. Now what? Well, we'll see. See you in court. See you in court, though. See you at the meeting in front of the judge. Here, I'll tell you why it went private by Mark Haight. Is because that was such a good joke that I was telling about, or it wasn't even a joke. It was Eli, or me talking about Eli and Felix, and it was telling Jade, and I was in all excitement, and I didn't know it froze, and I'm doing the skit of Bruce Buffer. It's time and all that shit. What the hell? Froze up on me. Nobody said, you can't clip that one on me. I didn't even get to see it. Nobody got to see the damn thing. So I'll just clip it. Hey, your little clipping on Margate, I watched a little bit of it though. And I'll watch the rest of it. Those clips together, those are awesome, dude. Those are awesome. I love that. And I'll watch it. After this, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it because you keep doing what you're doing, brother. I mean it. Keep doing what you're doing. A lot of exciting things coming up. Yeah. No, I didn't. No, keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing. That was good. A lot of good news coming up. I'm waiting for Randall to tell a joke. He must be off his game. Haven't really seen Grabbit for a minute. I see Commander over there today. Those guys were giving him grief a little bit. I don't know why. Or maybe that's Commander is somebody. Right, Jeff likes jokes. I watched the Trespass Trophy. Yeah, I just happened to catch that. And then you watch the cop's foot, right? I rewatched it after I clipped it and I went, oh God, how ridiculous is this? And then his nervousness of lying and speaking and dirty and everything else. You know when a kid or somebody, when you put your hand in the coffee or in the cookie thing and then you go, like this. Okay, watch his foot. He puts his foot up like he's 5 going, I really didn't do anything. And I went, look, watch his foot twist. Okay, that's a nervous tick in your life and regular speaking. And It's a tell, is what it is. It's a tell of nervousness. It's a tell of lying. It's a tell of bullshittery. And that's exactly what he did. In fact, go over there and say that, Randall. Go in there and go, do you know what that is? That's a clip of lying, bullshittery, nervousness, cowardice, cops, bullshittery, whatever it is. You can write that on there, I don't care. But that's what it is. So when somebody goes, whatever it is, whatever, all those cues, not like cue the auditor or anything, but the social cues are tells. They're tells is what they are. They're flipping tells. Let's see, and all immunity. AED was trespassed from the Tulsa Public Library yesterday. Oh, that was okay. Wait a minute. Went to serve. He went to serve the papers, and they arrested Durbin. What is black and blue and red? All over? What were we talking about? Did I miss something? Let's see. Jeff, what is black and blue and red? All over? What we watch for a poker. What is Randall? What are you doing? Maybe I'm mixed up here. What are you doing? Jeff, a cop in a blender? Who wrote that? Dave? Let's see. That was like a poker. All right. Oh, I didn't get to see Ron's arrest from today. Yeah, I was late. I just got there when Lee and Dan, but I was on Lee's channel. I wasn't on Dan's because Randall and and me and Shy, we can't even really go over there anymore. I thought I was on Dan's channel actually, because he was driving Rod's. He was driving Rod's truck. Dan was driving Rod's truck. Lee is filming, and they're at the hospital. And I was making some pretty good jokes actually. I sort of stole the, I guess, book them, Dan, and it'll work today or something. I don't know what I was making some actually pretty good jokes, but they were all into all the stuff. That's fine. I was just over there making some jokes. Randall split, or I think I might have seen him, maybe not. Shy was there, but then I realized I went out on Dan's channel because I don't really go over there because the Dookie Bean. So, but it was all right. I don't know what happened. Apparently I left after they went to the judge thing, and he ran over the curb with Dan's truck. Boom. He's not a good driver, that Dan. Not a good driver. So, last I heard, Ron was still in the hospital. Yeah, they were. Oh, he wasn't in AC's chat today? I didn't even go over there. I didn't even go over there. Yeah, I didn't go over there. But I mean, obviously Dan's a little gun shy. Or look, beep beep, look, look. There was looking all the way down the highway. Beep beep. That's funny. All right, you took my train of thought here, beepers. Yeah, mother beepers. um, where was I? I'm trying to remember where I was. Anyway, been sort of a little bit of a long day, a little bit. Kevin Bernarski, good to see you. Oh, that's what it was. I just got there when they were out the hospital and saying we're looking for Ron Durbin. They brought him here, and I kept writing, "This is a hospital. It's public." But Dan is a little, he just got arrested by a security guard, okay, or let go, handcuffed or whatever. But okay, look. If you're a security guard, I mean, no offense to Dan, let's be honest, Randall, and don't try to take a joke on this, this is what I'm trying to say, and you know it to be true, but don't try to twist what I'm saying here. Is what I'm saying. I'm trying to make sure I make this point, which is fair. He's a little bit, there's a little thing there because, he sort of got handcuffed by a security guard. Now, if that was a security guard, I don't think Randall is going to let a security guard handcuff him. Well, I know I'm not going to let hey, you're in trouble. I'm going to handcuff you. No, you're not. So, we're just, yeah. But you know what I'm saying. Maybe he thought he was a cop. I don't know. I didn't even see it, actually. I got there late when Ron was, Dan's arrested or by a security guard, and that Rebecca, whatever her name was, and that guy, and I thought, wait, a security guard arrested him? I mean, that Bookham Dano that's hilarious, actually. What Freeman said in the chat today was actually very funny. He said, Did they storm the library? Freeman's very funny. He's very damn funny. He's very funny. He's going to be great on a. He's going to be very good. Dave, Mr. Osgood, good to see you. Thank you for. Let me see if Kevin, let's see, Randall. Yeah, beep beep. Played Painter Dave today. The cops put Ron in the hospital. We're interested in now video clip. Me and Dan were trespassed from the public hospital by house. Right. But I guess that's what I meant. And Dan, he just was handcuffed by another security guard, so he probably wasn't trying to let that happen again. That's all I can say about that. About that. I wish they would try to handcuff me if I a flipping security guard. Don't do that. Yeah, their job is to report, observe and report. Okay, we all know that term, observe and report. Not get out of here, get over there, you can't stand on the sidewalk, all that other stuff. And Don't get arrested, is what I'm saying, Dave. Yeah, they imagine the security guards arresting all three of those. Jeez, I mean, yeah, that's not a good thing. Let's see. Was Ron under police custody at the hospital? I actually don't know. I seen Dan drive over the curb, and they were going to run up to the judge. And look, the people that go into these buildings, they try to go into the elevator. Okay, look. And that was one of my jokes. That was actually one of my jokes. You can't go in the elevator live streaming. Okay? Vegas screwed that up years ago. People in Vegas in the elevators, soundproof and okay. So they close the door and the people. So there is nothing private in an elevator anymore. They figured that out, that people were doing funny business in the elevator. I'm not saying anybody else does that. Dave or Margaret, it's probably too hot down there to do elevator things or whatever. But Vegas did away with. They figured that out a long time ago, not to allow live streaming in a box, whatever, jam it, do whatever. Did something in an elevator. Sounds like great TV. Yeah, that's none of my business. But I was, when they said, get out of here. You're at you're on. It's a hospital, obviously. Okay, all hospitals, unless it's 100% private. Well, hospitals are not private. Period. I don't know of one hospital that's private that says only certain people can come here. Okay, that's not a hospital. What a hospital is, they can't tell you to leave. They are taxpayer funded, and everybody kept saying it's private. It's private. I'm like, no, it's not. It's a hospital. Okay, it's a hospital. They get money. They all do. There is no private hospitals. Private means only certain people can go there. No. Hospitals get funding in some way. And I kept saying, no, it's not, you guys. What are you doing? But Dan, he was already handcuffed by a security guard. I wouldn't want to be handcuffed twice in like a few days. I mean, no. If I'm going to make a joke about somebody, it'll be that, because they kicked me and Randall and Shy off months ago, and so we don't go over there anymore. So there's that. But I wish him well. I mean, just don't get handcuffed by security guards. And we were just making that joke. I dare him to handcuff Ron, a security guard. I dare him to do that. And I don't think they did. I think they called the cops, and that's how that happened. But we were just making that joke that, he's not going to allow that. So, but I didn't see it, and so I wasn't abreast of it, like in an elevator or something in Vegas. I've never been to Vegas. I went to Vegas once. I flew into the airport. I put $20 in a, because they have them right there at the airport. We got a little section roped off, or things on a thing with. I went, let me go gamble. Let me go check this out and see if I win $10,000. I'll put $20 in and went like this, and it spun, and then I hit it again, and it went, that's it. And I went, I guess I gambled in Vegas. See ya. Got back on the plane and flew out of there. That was it. Let's see. Let's see. No, I have. All right, what are we doing over here? Are we? Is this getting bad here? Let me check. Sometimes this gets bad over here, unintentionally or anything. Yeah, sounds like another lawsuit for the hospital and the library and the police. Yeah, it's yeah, that's a hat trick. Minus, damn driving over the curb, and then I made a joke about driving. I forgot what it was, and then Tag rode my coattails right off and went, "Well, I wonder why it pulls to the right." After I already made the, damn driving joke. Everybody tries to ride somebody's coattails around. Not a fan of that, Carlos situation. Wink, wink. Beep, beep. Honk. Let's see. Oklahoma State Medical is getting ready to do a $75 million expansion. That may not happen once they finish Iran. You know. Look. Is this ever going to be corrected? Is this stuff going to be figured out? Are they going to learn? Are our citizens going to understand their rights better? Will Randall stop riding somebody's coattails? Randall, Carlos Randall Carlos. It's basically the same name at this point. All right, I took that one overboard. That's not true. That's not true. Actually, I didn't actually mean that. I didn't mean that. That was very funny. He's a slippery little swooper. A swooper, not slippery. I didn't mean it like that, but that's not what I was talking about. That's what he said in the chat over there. Well, I guess we swooped in here or something. But I won't go over to. As long as Erie County still has that guy as a ranch, I'm not going to go over there. I'm not going to go over there. Randall will go over there just to piss him off, and that ain't more power to you. Yeah, go get him, Randall. All right, go get him. It is funny. Clip it for me, though. I want you to clip it. Ay. Let's see. Let's see, Kevin, you were probably smart to do that. That's how I won inside the airport terminal. Laugh out loud. No, I'm not Randall. Only pizzas I've heard recently were in the e-files. Randall said, Margate, did you hear about those iguana pizzas? We had iguanas falling out of the trees, frozen. We had well, give me a 5x5, guys. If somebody at least tell me where. I don't know what it is. They keep. Hi, Tiggle. Say hi. Let's see. You might have froze up. I don't think so, though. Maybe. Nobody's chatting. They're all chatting somebody where else is what we're doing. All right. Oh, I'm not a cat. Say hi to Randall. Oh, little baby. Little white chihuahua. You little baby. You little baby. So this is what I do. Here you go. I'll give you a freebie for Dave and everybody else. Okay, look. Because I've had pitties my whole life. Even though Brindle is half Staffordshire Pit, German Shepherd, Husky, and a Swiss Husky. So I did the DNA to both my dogs. So if you take a sheet, rip it in half, and then tie a bunch of knots and hang them up in your tree, your pitty can swing on it. Not that kind of swing, Randall. Okay, and then when they plug war and rip it, Tickle, she does. Here, look, watch. Look. Sometimes she's hanged. She's too old for this now, though. She'll be 13, so she's too old for it now. But even this little Chihuahua would get out there with the big pitties and she'll still fight you, but she won't hang anymore. I used to be able to lift her up here like this, but she won't hang anymore. She goes, nah, that's too dangerous. When she was little, I could hang her up here like this. She won't do it anymore, though. That's all right, though. Yeah, so grab a sheet or a couple sheets, go buy them a whole bunch of sheets or at the DI or whatever it is. Rip them up, tie them up, put a whole bunch of knots, put them in a box. When they rip them up, throw it away and go get a new one. This is the favorite toy of all my dogs their whole life. Well, minus the squeaky toys. Is the pull toy. Still is, and my dogs are old. Pull toys, that's a freebie. That was a freebie. And I tell everybody that, but I'm tired of giving everybody free advice here and free jokes. Say, look, you can't be riding somebody's coattails anymore, you guys. And it's just not fair. Yeah. Well, my old bear, she's 16. She lost her last canine, I think, last year. She missing all her fronts. She don't do it anymore. But this one still does it. She still does. She just won't hang anymore from it. But after I lose these guys, I've had dogs for so many years. I mean, Brindle's 16. I've had this one for all of her life. She'll be 13. And I've had many pitties before them. So I've had dogs for... And that's why this story's even more ridiculous. Okay? This started over supposedly not picking up dog shit. Okay? I've had dogs for... I've had dogs... Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I had Tasha before my kid was even born. So, and that was in 1990. My own dog. That was in 1992. So I basically had dogs since 1992. A dog or many dogs. You know. Long time. So, dog shit ticket, dog licenses, court, arrested for dog licenses. So, the making of this story and this shit that's about to happen to all these idiots in this town because of a dog situation is the funniest shit ever. I said that to my mother today, and she's like, I mean, your dog's just so fucking spoiled. You got every dog toy is squeaker, and they get these shish kebab things and milk balls, and my dogs get a hot dog every day of their life. They've had a hot dog every day of their life. That's how funny it is. Where people hot dog jokes. The vet said to me, or one of the kid vets goes, "Well, that's not really good for dogs to have a hot dog, because of the salt." Okay, my big bear is 16 years old. She's a big dog. So don't tell me a hot dog, one hot dog is, here she comes too. She heard me. She heard me talking. Mama. She's 16 years old. So they can have a hot dog. Sam piece of shit Leonard can't, though. Now that's a good joke. That's a good joke. My dogs can have a hot dog all their life, but Sam piece of shit Leonard can't. That's actually a very good joke. I never thought about that shit, but it's actually very funny. Grabbit's here. Good to see you, bro. I had to get a license for my... trousers. That piece of... All right, Grabbit, you got me. You got me. I wasn't paying attention, though. So that's not fair. Nope. I wasn't paying attention. I'm just, yes, I'm Irish. You got me mad that you almost got me on that one. Ooh, that was close. I didn't read it, though. So there, I didn't read it. I didn't read it. Here, look. They accuse you of everything they do and get a judge to sign it. Okay. That might be the name of every video I ever have, minus Bookem Nano or some of these other banana hammock stories or whatever. Or, Geo did it. I mean, that was funny as all the other day, too. Geo did it. I made a comment on his channel. I forgot which one it was, but Geo did it, and he, started laughing. That was very, very damn funny, man. That's why Randall gets paid so much, though. That's why he's, this guy's over there flying around eating caviar and selling licenses to snakes or something. Good to see you, Lemmy. Good to see you, though. Good to see you, sir. Yeah, you almost got me on that one, boy. That was sort of close. All right, here we go with the stories again. The wombats are I better be careful with this guy. He's trying to. Wombats are the only known animals. Oh, no, that is true, by the way. And you know how I know that? Because months ago, I was on Stupid's channel. He hasn't live streamed in months, probably due to me. Who knows? And he always streams late, so he has all these Australian people in there. Fallen Star and the girl, and he was playing videos of all this Australian things. And I didn't believe him, actually. I'm like, what are you talking about? That's not true. It is true. That is very true that wombats bats have square problems. That is true. No clip. He's Carbon. Lemmy's the coolest honor in the world. Well, I flipped him off one day. Wasn't on camera or anything, but he is, But I have I have a lot of good news coming up here, and that's why I started streaming. I have to pay the bills for Randall's joke book. So, I mean, there's that. He's like, here, say this, and then I'll come in and say Gio did it. That's why he gets paid so well. I wish I didn't have to pay so well. But Lemmy is a good author. He's very good. I'll have to cover one of Lemmy's stories. I did. I had to say no, by the way. Know what I mean? That was ridiculous. The trophy award. That. I mean, what? Okay, look. Okay, I didn't even know this was a thing. I don't even know if this is a thing in police departments. Do they do this? Okay, I know everything about cops, but they have employee of the month stuff? Like fourth graders? Where they, a student of the month. Of the month. Why would they do that? Okay, that's ridiculous, by the way. That's ridiculous. You guys are public servants, and you're doing, hey, somebody did a good thing. Let's give them a fucking star and an award and a picture. What? What the hell are you talking about? Okay, this isn't Burger King where you didn't drop any buns on the fucking floor. All right, no more shoe with the swearing thing, though. I'm over that. I was trying to not swear anymore. Okay. It's probably because Dave keeps saying the Pat stuff to me, and that's really pissing me off lately with his flipping stuff. But it makes no sense. Why? Do other police departments do that? Employee of the month. What do they get? Like go have dinner. Here's a $50 gift certificate and a thing. I mean, I didn't even know that was real. I just went, what am I watching here? It's a city council meeting that popped up on my thing. And I went, that's the son of a bitch that was knocking at my door during the live stream the other day. Huh, wow. Let me clip that. We're giving an award because he did a good job during I mean, you can't even make this up. A citizen really liked that he did a great job during a trespass. I went, wait, that's the guy who was banging at my door. You're giving an award to a deputy sheriff because a citizen said to him or said to you guys, he did a good job at a trespass. And I went, wait, what? What am I watching here? What is this? What the fuck is wrong with these people? He gets an award, and then they did a, okay, camera, everybody come up here. Hey, the guy did good this month. He gets an award. Here's his gift certificate and a paper. Hi. What? Okay. Oh, the police departments do that? Dave, I told you don't do that. You don't do that. You do that over on your channel with your silly hat and your colors and your snow and your hammocks. Okay? Go do that over there. Son of a bitch. Damn it. They do that. They do Employee of the Month awards. I actually had no idea. I'm serious. I did not know that. I absolutely swear to God. You know what? Here's a good idea. Okay, here I have a good idea here. Okay, we got to find out. You know, what police departments, you know, awards. You know, employee of the month. Okay, number one, they're not an employee. Okay, they're a public servant. Okay, that's number one. Okay, the employee, that's for Burger King. Okay, that's Burger King. So that's not true. Okay, that's not true. Quit using terms for the public and attributing it to you when you help out a trespasser. And go watch the video. Go watch what he says. Well, we're trying to... You know, we're trying to make the police officers, because of the scrutiny, whatever the hell he said, man. This clown that came to my fucking door. You know, we get a lot of shit lately. No kidding. No kidding. You get shit because your dad was a cartel enforcer mayor. He was the enforcer for a cartel mayor, you dumb son of a bitch. That's why you guys look so bad, by the way. Amongst other things. Trespass award guy. I don't even have to write that skit down, it's so bad. I hadn't thought about it. Employee of the month. You're not an employee, you dick. You're a public fucking servant. I won't write public, you know, like Mike F. and Brown. I'm not going to write that. I'm going to write, you know, public servant. That's what I'll write instead. It boosts morale. It boosts morale. A bunch of cowards. Here. This is what's funny to you, magpie. Pay attention. What just happened? What just happened? What just happened is going to make you and everyone else here when all this stuff comes out in the wash, you're screwed. You're screwed. Bye, Felicia. There you go. Fuck you. Don't film. They're mean. Don't hold public employee servants accountable. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. And I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. You know who you are. Exactly. And I know who you are. I'll say it like this. This is what I'm going to say to you now. You who just came in my chat, remember what we said to each other. Remember that. Remember that. Much like award guys. Look, Dave. Look, Randall. These people are dumber than a box of fucking rocks, bro. I'm trying to tell you something. That none of this shit computes with these fucking people. We know the world. And what's about to happen to them is they're going to be so goddamn famous for what they did and what they've been doing for fucking years that they fucked with the wrong guy. We know everybody. Brett. What's the matter with you? Gio. Over there. Aussie Nathan. We know Jenny up there. I know the guys in Essex. Camera Shy. I know all the Europe guys. They're not even on the list. These people are so stupid that they fucked with the wrong guy. And this dumbass is knocking on my door. They think what we've been saying and happening for years, that I am not exactly who I say I am. And everybody right here, look, there's so many auditors now, we get confused a little bit. I don't even get to see some of the videos. Somebody sends me, they'll say, hey, did you see this or this? And there's so many now that it's, good. Record. 5, 6, 7 years ago, everybody knew the biggest videos in the world. There's so many now. There's no time to watch it all. Otherwise, you'd be watching them all day long, these criminals. Guess what? Everybody's going to watch you people now. Watch. Watch what I tell you. Smart asses banging on my door. All these videos are going to be broadcast to everyone, you dummies, for the rest of your lives. Not only that, I have all your messages. You're all going to be sued into oblivion and be exposed for the idiots that you are. You're welcome. Randall, take it from there, bro, or Dave. Somebody tell a joke so I don't have to do that anymore right now. Book them, Dano, or whatever it was. Gio did it. That was fucking funny as fuck, bro. Randall had me. That was actually probably the best timing one that he probably ever did. I think that was the timing of that was just that was very funny. That's why Randall gets paid so much. And that Ricecle, I'm still going to be pissed at that one probably for a long time. Yeah, they did fuck with the wrong guy, but nobody knew who I was, Dave. I mean, nobody. Okay, but it doesn't matter actually. I mean, none of that matters. You back the blue until it happens to you, okay, and then you become a guy like me, or Chili, or Felix. When you go look at that chat, Dave. Later day, go look at that chat when Michael reads that. Go watch that clip. I just laugh, bro. I'll talk to you about that later. I'll give you a call or tomorrow. It's probably too late now. But clip that. When he says that, I just snickered and laughed, and it was actually very funny. It was actually very funny. It was actually very funny to me. There was a cartel mayor's son and some henchmen walk into a strip joint. No, I got a pretty good joke, but I'm not going to tell a religious joke on here. It is my First Amendment if I want to, but I don't do that. Listen, this my mother called me today and she said, "Hi, son, how's it going?" or whatever, and I said, "I'm all right, Mom. I'm all right." And she goes, "What's wrong?" And I said, "Nothing's wrong, Mom. What do you mean? I'm all right. Things are good." She goes, "No, you got it. You tell me. I can see that." And I said, "Well, they sort of messed with me a little bit down here, a little bit, but." And then we went into some other things, and I'm not gonna. And she said, "They're gonna wish they didn't." There's a little Irish lady, man, And I said, "I know, Mom. I've been trying to tell him. I've told him like for a year and a half, just so you know, this is who I am. And you should probably stop while you have a little bit of head steam." Jim Randall don't make a fucking joke out of that, but anyway, I'm sure he will. Oh, fucker. They'll wish they didn't. And I started laughing. Okay, look. And my sister's way worse, by the way. My sister's way fucking worse. I don't even fuck with my sister. And I push her on cops, so I don't even fuck with my sister. There's that. But way worse than me. I run from my sister, let me tell you that. But my mother said, "They're going to wish they didn't." They're going to wish they didn't. And I'll just leave it at that. But none of that matters. I've kicked these people in their teeth so much. None of it matters, man. They're all getting sued. They're all exposed to the world. My friends are the biggest guys in the world everywhere. Everywhere. And it's going to get much, much bigger. Every fucking day. I'm not paying anymore, Dave. Go fly a kite. I'm going to swear until the Pats get beat on Sunday. And then I'll stop swearing. There it is. Because now I have to root for the other team because of the really good quarterback that used to be up there. Whatever his name is. I don't like the guy, but he's... Oh, is Dave taking off? All right. Oh, Randall. All right. Wait a minute. Dave got to roll. Go. Hey, good night, bro. I'll see you later. Hey, I'll call you tomorrow. I'll talk to you about something tomorrow. Joe Montana. No, Joe was very good. You're right. It was very good. But here's the thing about Elway, and I'll use before Dave leaves. Look, wait a minute. Before Dave leaves, I'm going to tell you this quote. Elway played 15 years, and he went to the Super Bowl 5 times out of 15 years. That's 1/3 of his whole career. Tom had to play and play and play and play and keep playing and play. He keeps playing Tiddlywinks and all this other shit. Elway played 15 years, and 1/3 of his career, he went to the Super Bowl. 1/3. So there's that. Now you can go to bed dreaming of John Elway. That's a pretty good joke, actually. I think it's funny. I haven't seen Commander tonight. Grab it. I know you got other wedding stories, bro, other than golfing greens. I know you got other stories than golfing stories or dancing stories, whatever they are. Pull out a different joke book. That would be better. But it doesn't matter about that. We're just having fun here a little bit. We're just having fun here. A little bit. But I'm glad Lee walked away. I'm glad Dan didn't get handcuffed by another security guard. I mean, they let him go, but imagine grabbing a security guard at a golf course at some wedding or whatever it is. A security guard trying to handcuff grab it. Oh man, that would be a great clip. That would be a great clip. He's out there smoking with cops, or not smoking with cops, but whoever he's smoking cigarettes with, or whatever he's doing. Whatever he's doing. We're all free for now. And a security guard comes up and goes, You're not 25 feet from the building. Get out of here. You know, I'm not saying Gravett would flip a cigarette at him at all or nothing. I'm not saying that, but, you know, that could be like, or, you know, like say over at this, I used to do, you know, flip it over there or whatever. Or away from his feet, though, and then him trying to get over here. I mean, that would be a great video. Like at a golf course, too, by the way. Like at a golf course. All right, yeah. There's no smoking on the green with the hole here. You know, he throw a cigarette. Get out of here. You're excommunicated off this security green. Okay. That would be funny. I've never called pigs. Oh, you've called them some pigs. Some of these guys. But all right, never would. I've never. Let's see. Who did I just see here? Hey, look who's here. Welcome. Here we go. 1 second. This is We the People News. And he's a good friend. He's We the People News. That's who he is. I don't know. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Haven't seen you. Good to see you, Ed. I worked at a caddy shack. Ed did. I'm not so sure I believe you with that one, Ed, but oh, you mean maybe, years ago or something. Maybe years ago or something. Yeah, I don't see Ed playing the caddy there. But there's a lot of cynical golfers. So I sort of believe that story actually now. Look at the Arizona holes down there. I'm not even going to give a joke. I'm not going to. Fred Stone's Arsenal. Yep, years ago. Arsenal, Fred. I don't know where that's at, but yeah. Let's see. Is it true I heard Trump created a... I'm not reading it. Ed, you're trying to come in here. And look, all the Loretta guys are going to come in here, and I'm going to be talking. And okay, Cece set me up for this. I know what she's doing. Look, now I know what she's doing. She goes, you just can't talk. You have to read the chat. And I said, oh, you're right. You're right. You have to. I understand. You're right, Cece. You're right. But then if I'm not paying attention, I just try to read what Ed wrote, I'm in trouble, okay? I can't get into that mix. Grab it. He don't do it very much. Randall does, funny things. But Howard tried this the other day, and even the captain was playing some really silly little jokes. And then he did some really bad ones, and I went, you guys were trying to catch me, and that's not good. And that's not nice. So if you want me to tell Cece on you, I will. She can yell you, not me. So, not like she's going to ban you. Right. Not like the shed guy. The shed guy. I don't want to see nobody get handcuffed by security guards, though. I'm not going to make any jokes about that anymore after today. I didn't know it was a security guard. My father was a security guard for many years. All right, I can't even make that joke. That's not what I meant. But if it's, I even made this joke with Randall the other day. I'm like, imagine a security guard trying to cuff Ron Durbin. Yeah, that's not going to go well. And it didn't. They called the cops. And then the cops arrested him. Okay, this isn't going to go well with whatever just happened. Okay, the security guard arrested Dan. And then they arrested Ron, the lawyer. and they told Lee to get off the hospital, go over there. And so I went, well, this is interesting. This, so John Felix is right. He's right. Liberty Troll is right. These guys are all right. I wasn't actually on board with some of the things that, I would never do it. But, just going and filming like regular public You sort of have to at this point because these people are a bunch of dumb fuckers, man. I mean, they still don't get it yet. And I don't understand why, actually. But that's not for me to say why. That's not for me to say why. They just don't understand our rights yet. Everybody, help you guys. Everybody, clip on Margate's channel. No, this guy's doing good work down there in Florida. So, oh, grab it, you. Or at another wedding, I'm sure. I didn't even read that comment. I better go back. You guys are. Let's see. He almost caught me with the Trump comment, and I'm not gonna read that. So Gravit always says Loretta owns everything. He says that everywhere we go. He is a part owner in most of the organization. He owns a lot of stock in. But that's why these guys get paid so well, and that's fine. But Gravit wrote. I said CC. I didn't say that, you dick. Fucking jerk. He wrote, boobies can't help you. That's what he wrote. That's funny, though. I'm going to tell CC you said that, by the way. In fact, let me see. Somebody clip that a little bit. Somebody take a screen clap of that we were talking about that. I don't know where my other phone is at. So I can't clip that, but somebody will clip that for me. Send it to me, please. We know what he meant there, though. Margate, nope, he's doing very good down there. That's Ed. He's a product guy. Been around for a long time. They outlawed blazing Emma. Yes. Stirred. Okay. Really sure about that. All right, talk amongst yourself just for a second, though. You guys. Jeez, you guys. Just let me take a leak. I've been streaming for like 18 hours. 1 second. Jeez. Shit, but I don't think I left my phone outside. I could have left my. Oh, it's around the fucking thing, man. Don't swear though anymore. Fuck did I do that damn thing? He must be in the kitchen. I know you guys weren't swearing, but it doesn't matter. Don't swear though. Be nice. You guys should be a lot nicer and things. What the heck back of his too, bud. There's the bud. You little baby. You little baby. That's right, we're just telling jokes. And tonight we're not yelling at nobody. We're actually trying to be on our best behavior. Some of us are doing that. Some of us are. This some of us. That's very strange. I'm not sure. Margate trying to get to 50K. 50K. He didn't write 50K. Okay, look. The quickest piss in history. There's car bombs. What's he drinking? No, that's breakfast when you have breakfast. Nobody drinks Irish. Oh, here it is under here. That's where it was. There's my thought. It was underneath. It was underneath this. They accuse you of everything they do and get a judge to sign it. That's what they. That's where it was. Looking for him. I have my other phone right here. But my laptop is not. I'm ordering a brand new laptop, a very, very nice one. For streaming, I told Gio I'd have him on. We'll have Margate on. I'll think about having a lot of guys on. I'm a little leery about having some of the guys on here, but I got Rick rolled out of my. Hey, somebody give me a 5x5 so I know you guys are chatting over here, man. Somebody give me a 5 so I know you're alive. Otherwise, all right, good. All right, look. Right, so I ordered a fancy gaming flipping one or whatever with all the speed and all the, and I'm trying to get more tech happy and tech guy, but we're going to start making a show, but I can't have you guys come in and do crazy stuff. You got to be you got to play within the lines. Grab it. Randall. Ed for actually, yep, that was Ed's channel, I remember. You gotta stay on the green on the 27th hole. You gotta stay right there when you're putting and chipping. Okay? Let's just play golf. Let's play nice. Game of golf. And stay in the lines, okay? Fucking Randall. Okay, well, Randall's out. He's not. I can't even imagine Randall putting in a 2 weeks notice, by the way. I'm putting a 2 weeks notice. That was a pretty good fucking joke, by the way. That was a pretty good joke. That was a pretty good joke. well, yeah. Your next employer, I'm not going to give you a very good. I'm not this. Look. You get paid for whatever you get paid from the corporation. That's why you do what you can do. That's fine. If you want to put your 2 weeks in, go right ahead. You don't worry about me giving you a employer review. I'm not an employer. I'm an employee like you. So, you don't have to worry about me. You want to give it in your notice? That's on you. That's up to you. I think you should keep your job at this work. Having a good job is son of a bitch. I put in my wings down. That was actually very funny. Yes, be careful who you allow on. I know. They're all going to be vetted. Okay. Randall is going through. There's a series of. Okay, you have to talk to first. You have to fill out the application. Then you have to go over here and talk to the one interviewer. And then you're going to have to now, he'll give you this, he's okay. He just, he's a little funny and he acts like he's doing good. And then you got to go to that next supervisor. On the way to the next one, so there is a series of hula hoops and jumping nets that you will have to be, you will get caught. You will slip up, that's why it's security here. It's security, not like Dan's. Randall, go ahead. Look. Look, I threw a softball. There you go. There you go. You can't get any easier than that one. If you were going to have one. Jeez. We're all getting vetted licenses. We're all getting vetted and licenses. We might have to some kind of, but the Rada Corporation puts out the vetting, security licenses, or the measures. These are security measures that everyone must adhere to. Right? That's fair. There must be somewhat of security measures because of people like Randall. Actually, because of the explosive nature that somebody could come up with. And you never know what security guard is going to walk up to you in a library. In a library. That was the other great joke. And these are all Randall's jokes, by the two that Geo did it and put in my 2 weeks notice. My 2 weeks notice. And Uh, 2 weeks notice, you fucker. You son of a bitch. But the other one was Bookham Dano. You know, Bookham Dano, and then Ricicle was actually very, very funny. I don't care. I don't care if anybody else doesn't think that's funny. That is fucking funny. Ed probably never even seen that joke. That was very, 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 very funny. I'm teacher's pet rabbit deal. Okay. No, that Bookham Dano was very funny. Geo did it was very, very funny. The Ricicle from Commander, and nobody would tell that joke, and it was perfect timing. That sucked. I did say the Bookham Dano in that live stream today. Nobody liked it, but it was funny. It was funny by Randall Library. Freeman's joke was very funny today, though. You know, did they storm the library? And I just went, holy shit, that's a great joke. Dude is so funny. You should learn something. Don't give in your notice and stay the course, sir. Just stay the course. Not that hard. Stay in the lines. If you stay in the lines, when you're coloring or whatever you're doing, it'll be a lot better for you. Just stay in the lines a little bit. If you go over a little bit, that's fine. On the edge. You know, rimming or whatever it's called. I don't know what that's referring to. But if you just keep it there along the peripheral region, I think we'll all be a lot better with Randall and Gravit. And now Ed. I'm glad Ed's around. Why did they ban your channel, by the way? Ed. That's Ed. Ed 60. At where is it? It was Ed for. It was Ed for. Where's he at? Ed for Action. It was right. Yeah, Ed for Action. I remember. Yeah, Can't logged in. They issued the channel. They issued this channel to my phone. I got rickrolled. He wrote. Right. No, I remember. I remember everything. Okay, I've been around. Not as much as Gravit, obviously. You know. Oh, and then you got Jamie. Okay, showing up out of the blue, way up there in Midtown. Loretta, welcome. We're just over here. Randall already put his 2 weeks notice in, so, you know, you're up. You're up, Jamie, because Randall, I guess he's out. He don't want to, no, that's fine. He wants to lose his stock options and his, I must have left the thing on in the bathroom there, whatever it was. If he wants to lose his stock options, hey, that's on him. We all have our own losses and wins to joke about. Let me turn this thing. It's gonna make me mad here. Come here, Tickle. Jamie wants to see you. Since Randall's quitting, we'll Come here. Oh, the baby, come here. Say hi quick. I've been here in the show all day. All day, see? Ow. Oh, I got the baby girl too. Yeah, she's a little white chihuahua there. That's why it was funny, me deciding to keep her. She'll be 13. Little white chihuahua. Yep, welcome from the corporation. Randall's quitting. Not my problem anymore. Your stock options are suspended, I guess. But thank you. Yep, she's probably here. We are not vetting tonight or doing licenses. Not tonight, anyway. Margate, it's way late down there. How many? It's 2 hours difference in to Florida. Oh, it's not even really that late. That's 8:43. Wow, been streaming for holy shit. And Randall's quit. So there you go. I made him quit. I made Randall quit. That's really funny, actually. Randall, you're fired. No, he actually gave his notice. I mean, that's not a problem. That's not a problem for me. If people don't want to work anymore and not be a part of right, it's not that late. No, I realize that. It's what is it, 10? It's 10:44 there. It's not even like really too late. Yeah, right. Let's see, Ravison. That's how I got off cigarettes. See, I see. That's what I'm gonna have to tell Cece from now on. Is no, I need a moderator to say that joke's okay and this joke's okay because Randall wants to make a joke and they go, "Cause I'm a quitter." Gio did it. I haven't seen Gio tonight. I haven't seen him all day today, even though Durbin and everybody else was getting arrested by security guards. Shit, I wouldn't even mess with Durbin. That guy's crazy. He's a flipping lawyer. What the hell is wrong with these people? He told them the other day that he's a lawyer. I mean, this is what amazes me about this now. This is what sort of amazes me about this stuff. Is that he's hanging out with Bookham Dano and all this stuff like that, and that's fine. You can hang out with whoever you want, unless they give notices and everything, and then they don't want to hang out anymore. But besides that, what I'm saying is, when this guy got arrested by a security guard and then let go, and they were both him and Lee were telling him, look, Rebecca and whatever the guy's name was, I don't remember her name. I remember Rebecca because of Parlez-vous Français. So I went, oh, okay, that's a good name. So I remembered her name. Plus, she was sassy broad. Wasn't very smart. And Rod's saying, look, I'm a lawyer. You guys messed up. What are you doing? And then they go over there to serve papers about other things. And they call the cops and they arrest him. Okay, so this is the guy's a I'm not sure if he's a practicing lawyer anymore. I don't think he is, because he now has a different career, but the guy's a lawyer and he tells these dummies this. He tells them. And I'm not sure if he told the cops that, look, I'm a lawyer, I'm a former lawyer, whatever, a bar card kind of carrying guy. And these dipshit cops still arrest him? These stories are flipping bizarre, actually. I don't actually. They says, and welcome, Bobby. Good to see you. Let's see. So Randall has quit. He gave his notice. He said he gave his notice. I think Ed. I guess I could go back. All right, she's up late. It's not even late. I'm old. Margate is way young, and he's got many hours different from me, and it's only as a little bit 11:15. But so Randall has quit. Oh, hello, Joko. Good to see you. All the middle of the country people are showing up suddenly. So quite weird timing, you middle of the people. I just brought my dog up here, but now she laid down. Otherwise, I would have brought her up here. Jamie wrote, like, hey, no Taco Bell, you. Randall wrote, I'm disgruntled. He's a disgruntled employee. Well, that happens, Randall. That's all I can say to that. That does happen. Yeah, you better talk to HR about that because I can't. I don't know what you do about that. You're not a post office worker on the weekends, are you? I guess I should probably ask, because there are part-time post office people. They can't work every day all the time. That's where the problems came in many years ago. They worked too hard. And so they brought in extra help. And so I don't know if what Randall does on the weekend. I hope he does well though in his next adventure in life. I hope he does well. I don't want him to quit actually, but he gave his notice. It's all right. Moving on is all right. Changing it up a little bit is okay. There's some people that live in other people's basements or spend too much time in basement territory. Some people live in basement. So let me ask this. Okay. All right, look. I'll drop here. I've been talking for hours here, you guys. You guys are typing. I'm talking. That was funny though. Don't try to scoop me out of the 401k either. Here, Bobby. Look, come here, Cece. Let me see the little baby here. She got up because I got up out of my chair. This little fat bugger. That little fat bugger. Oh. Oh. No, there's a baby too. Look at. She's like, what the hell? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Oh. Oh. Well, some of us are funny and dog people and hairy people. Not naming any names. Could be Ed or don't try to screw me out of my 401k. Well, you're going to have to talk about the billionaires about that because they control that part of whatever's happening. Howie just texted me, call me after you're live. Look, why don't you come in here, Howie? In fact, I could call you, like I did with Cece the other day, to call you while I'm live. No, because I have a new, that computer's not going to work, wasn't going to work for me, what I'm doing here. Even though Randall's quitting at the most important time in the world, he wants to quit and be a quitter. Randall does. Asking for his out and his money. Pay me, sucker, or whatever he's screaming about. This is a very important time. You have to stay focused. Stay inside the lines, Randall. With or without your crabs. You can do it. You can just do it. Just get back to work. Get back to work. He doesn't want to, though. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. It's a tough job. This guy gets paid big money to do this stuff. So, Howie, I haven't talked to Howie in a little while. Margate, Leroy Truth. Yep, Leroy Truth shouting out. Yeah, that was very nice of you, Mark. No, but everybody's, we're all in this together, actually. We're all friends here. We're all children of the corn. We all love dogs. Randall has probably, I don't know how many cats he has, but he's got a lot of cats. It's sort of weird not to have cats or just cats without dogs. I mean, Cece's got 20 dogs, or not 20, but 16 close. So for Randall just to have cats is actually very strange. For Randall to want to quit and own a cat sanctuary or whatever he's going to do next. Not really sure. It's very strange, though. He's very strange. I'm not happy about him giving notice. I wish him well. I wish him well. Just stay, Randall, please. Okay, I need you. Don't give up on the dream. Don't give up, man. Stay the course. It can be achieved. If you don't look through the looking glass, but stay, if you could stay in the middle, if you could stay in the middle and focus, not on sheds, backyard behaviors, and worry about these topics that are not part of what any of us do. If you just stay the course, you will be successful. And I actually believe in you much more than anybody else, probably. That's probably true. But, dog or cat person. Now, let's see. So, I like, let's see. Well, this job sucks. All right, he's quitting. He's officially quitting. He gave his notice. And now he's cussing the owners of he's cussing out supervisors and things. He's threatening to quit. I'm giving my 2 weeks notice. Don't steal my 401k. This job sucks. All right, he's officially quitting. We get it. Holy shit, this guy's upset. When you make employees unhappy, they're going to quit. I don't even give 2 weeks notice or whatever. I just go, all right, you guys have a great night, and then I roll out of the way. So at least Randall's doing the very nice thing. We're going to try to change his mind. We can make it better. Look, let's do the government thing. We're going to make this better for you. Trust us. Trust that we can work together in a helpful nature. And if we all pull together, if we pull together in our beliefs in this, in helping strengthen what we're doing, you will be a better employee, and we will all get along a lot better. Do you believe me? I think we can do that. I think we can. I think we can. I think it's okay. I don't. Ask Cece if the negotiations can be done about contracts. I'm not part of that division. I'm the motivator. I'm a motivator. I'm just an employee as well. A motivator, though. But I know if we stay the course, things will get better. Right? I think so. Margate said, that is a good question for your future guest. Dog or cat person? Well, Randall's here, so I mean, he's kitty cat guy. Bobby has dogs. We watch squirrels. We watch birds. Scotty's channel in the morning. Very awesome. Please post that. Please go over and watch his channel. It's very calming in the morning, having a cup of coffee, watching the squirrels come in and the birds. It's actually very fun, actually, to watch it. And not all the disruptions, getting fired, quitting, giving my 401k money, all that stuff. Employees need to be happy with what they have, Randall. Be happy for your life. Just be happy, Randall. It's okay. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I know it's going to be a bad joke coming here in a minute, right? Randall, here's a softball. Whoop. That fucking guy. Here you go, Carlos. Here you go. There you go. I already banned someone earlier today. That was a loyalist here, by the way. Shall we negotiate a new contract likewise? Jay, okay, let's go back. Margate. Leroy Truth. Yeah, Margate was down at Autopalooza, and he asked me who did I want. Wasn't able to make it. I was going through a little bit more this whole year. Now I got these people. They're in the most cornerest corner that they are. They're all fucked now. So they deserve each and every one of it. They're all fired just like Randall. Randall's not fired, though. He's quitting. Him and his cigarettes. He's quitting the Mary Staples division. He's done. He's done with it all. He's done with you people. It's over for this guy. And this town as well. They're all screwed. And they deserve that. And if they lose their 401k and then keep asking for money after, they could all get fucked. The answer is no. You want to quit, Randall? You and your cigarettes? You take your half a pension and your possible driver's license, maybe, and get the hell out of town. Out of Dodge, all of you. You don't like it? Get out of here. That's all I got. I'm not a supervisor, so I'm an employee too. So I'm just talking shit over here. So I'm not really. Yeah, I was staying the course. We're all in this game together. We're all friends here. We all have friends around the world a little bit. I guess Chile is in. Jamie's here, but I'm not saying anything. Jamie's gonna start throwing wrenches at me and shit. Boink! Don't say anything. Fuck you, dude. Look, I guess he's in Nevada or driving there or whatever he's doing. I'm actually thinking about. It's not that far from me. But I have a show to produce, and Randall's quitting. So, I can't be worried about other content creators or whatever, the employees. He's not even an employee of the Lorana Corporation. He is another entity, but that's okay, though. It's okay to, we're all in this together, Randall, and you're quitting, and you're a quitter. Quit being a quitter, Randall. Your mother told you never to quit. Your father never told you to quit. Your sister, your brother, all your relatives and your neighbors have told you to not quit on your dream. You're being a quitter, and that's not. I never believed that of Randall, actually. Till today. He gave us 2 weeks' notice, and he's like, no, I'm out. Probably because they're arresting security guards. I mean, I wouldn't want to be arrested by security. That would be embarrassing. Okay. Dan got arrested by a security guard. Okay, that's weird. That's actually very weird to me. I when I heard he got arrested, that's different. But well, wait, sort of makes sense. He's friends with the shed guy. Oh, I'll see. Hold on, I'm just gonna get up for a second. All right, look now. Hold on. I better let me get up for a second. Ouch. Sorry. That's whoa. That was I shouldn't have probably said that. What? Oh no. I'm in trouble for that comment. Now I do know I'm in trouble for that fucking comment. All right, I better probably move on from this night. Damn. Okay, this one will go private. That was a good joke, but I actually didn't mean that though. I was teasing. We're teasing over here. There's nothing that. No, Eric Kelly, he's a great guy. No, he's a great guy. Actually, he's a very good guy. And he does great work. Even though he won't allow me and Randall and Sly and all the rest over there anymore. But he is a great guy, and I hope he does well. I just don't get handcuffed by security guards, I guess. So there's that. Be careful who you give a wrench to. Could be an East Carbon Company. No, Margate, look, all these people that are here or have, unless you quit like Randall or whatever, and come in, I know, add all these people. They're all in a different plane, Margate. They're all in a different world, plane, division, something. And so I would never in my life, not that I know of, give a ranch or whatever to just somebody. You're going to have to be around. And this is what I explain to anybody that comes over here and makes jokes or whatever else. If you make Bobby laugh or Don P or Randall or Aiden or anybody over there and have been around laugh, that's pretty hard to do, actually, is because that's such a hard division to make jokes in and get them to laugh. If you can make them laugh, then you're not Randall. There's that. There's that. That was actually a pretty good joke now that I think about it. That was actually a pretty good joke. Yeah, I'll have to replay it, but sounded good at the time. But no, don't worry about that. Nobody's going to come in here. Uh, uh, yeah, nobody's just going to come. Yeah, you don't find your way to my channel like haphazardly, like, hey, I'm over here. This guy with the thing. Okay, that doesn't happen. You either know me from all the other streamings or smart or wherever, yeah, you find me. But like Colt Dog, all these guys, I have talked to them. I even told Bobby this a long time ago. I have talked to you as a different channel before I had to go public. Before I had to go public, so I've been around for a very long time until they made me go public, and so that's their problem. It's not mine. Obviously, they're a bunch of fucking criminals, and they will give their notices just like Randall. They will all quit, be fired, be indicted, go away, grab your, you probably won't even get your 401k. We're going to swipe it underneath you. We're going to swoop in and you're all screwed. Fuck you. I don't like you. And if Randall wants to quit and hang out with these people, then that's his own fucking problem. He's not going to quit. He has to maintain his own credibility here. He doesn't want to be looped in with a bunch of quitters. Maybe. I know they watch all our channels. It don't matter. None of that matters, bro. And that's why I keep telling you, Margate, you just keep doing what you're doing, bro. I get the hold on a minute. Come on. I'm getting it. That was a very good fucking joke. Yeah, baby. I know, Bill. I'll take you. We're going to bed in a little bit. If Randall already gave notice, but he still wants to hang around and make jokes too, though, for the time being. So, but I'm glad everybody does likes to hang around and make jokes, because just like all these quotes that I write down here and all these things and all these topics that we discuss, there's nothing funny about fighting corruption, all these things, all these topics and everything we do and everybody else does that we know. I guess I'll be serious here for a minute or whatever. We don't do this for for like accolades unless you're Randall. I'm trying to stay in the lines here for just a second. We don't do this for we do this for much bigger reasons than we do this because we have to do this, because this is the right thing to do and this is what we know, or this is the right thing to do. I'm not even going to say we know everything. Other people do whatever they do, and that's what this is. A very interesting point, by the way. I'm going to make an interesting point other than jokes. Other people do whatever it is, social media, they do cat videos, they do whatever they do. Everybody we know does this because it's the right thing to do. And not only we know that, right? I mean, unless you're Randall, who's quitting, he's fired, he's quitting, he's taking his money, he's taking his ball, he's going home. But we do this because I guess we have to do this. I mean, you don't have to do it, obviously, but I'm not sure many people really understand that. That this we have to do. It's not like we're never, or we're going to stop and or whatever. This is what we do. Whether you're behind the scenes, or you're a supporter, or you're a donator, or you're somebody that buys memberships for 50 people on different channels and all these different things, and players and working parts to how we got here because of corruption and these criminal cops. And so this is what I do know, and Randall knows it too, even though he's a quitter. Funny wins every time. Funny wins every time. and what we do is very tough. So if you can be funny while doing what we do, it's going to be the biggest thing in the world. If you can be funny while doing what we do, it's going to be the biggest thing in the world. Unless you wear a hat like me or something. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but there's that. I think this possibly could be the longest stream I've ever had. Margate was here, and then he came, and Randall comes in. He keeps getting fired. He quits, and then he says, "Give me my money." I'm like, "I ain't got any money." I don't even know what you're talking about. We talked about Ron and the security people, and dogs come in and out, and all these other topics. And then Howie texted me from Denver, like, "Hey, when you're done streaming, give me a call. I want to talk to you." So we have a few friends, unless they quit. And most people don't quit. In fact, we never quit. Randall's still an employee. He's going to get his money. We'll make sure he gets paid out the door or whatever. Buy him a Subway sandwich or whatever. We'll bribe him with a sandwich every now and then. But, big things are happening, But these security guards and this bullshit, I can't explain that right now, but it's not smart when you arrest or handcuff a lawyer. So these things, Michael Eline and chatting earlier, I'm not sure, that was many hours ago that I went live, and things are going to get very, very fun. And when you push the wrong guy, gals, and everyone else into a corner, dog people, cop watcher people have been around this movement for a very long time, who know very important peoples ourselves, not Randall. Buckle up. Buckle up is all I'm going to say. I have proven to everyone. I closed my store 1 year ago on February 8th. I locked my doors to my business. And that next Monday morning, I went in there and started FOIA requesting these people 1 year ago. And then I had to become public because they targeted me, my business, and my family, and my friends. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Because as you can see, I know the world. I know everybody. And now they all know me. I was a shadow guy. I'm not anymore. I'm right here. And I will be here for a very long time. I'll have to. Getting new hats anyway, so it really doesn't matter, but. Randall and I, Bobby, Margate, the list goes on and on. We are going to be here forever. All of us. Let me say hello to everybody out the door here. I see it before I quit. I know. He's going to keep threatening to quit every week now. So we got to get his paperwork ready and get the paperwork, start signing. Oh, never mind. I want to take money out of the kitty or the camel, whatever it is. Nope, never mind. I'm still an employee. I still want to work here. Sorry, I cussed myself, all this other stuff. No. You have to make a decision, Randall. You're in or you're out. Even if Gio did it. Fuck, that was so funny the other day. Man, when I ran it, Gio did it. I thank God for a guy like Randall. You can't quit. You got to stay in court, sir. Please. I need funny because there's nothing funny about corruption. Unless it's Randall. Thanks for tuning in.